Good news for the Jordan 4 brick after brick. This time you're actually going to have a better chance at copying compared to last time, and that's because there is apparently supposed to be quite a bit more stock on this colorway compared to the prior colorway which we saw last year, the brick by brick pair, which looked absolutely incredible. Honestly, if you ask me, I think this pair looks better. It reminds me of fire red Jordan 4s with a little bit of an aged vintage look, which I think looks absolutely insane. Really hoping I get a personal. Let me know what you guys think about them though. And we'll talk about resale value at the end of today's video, although I think the conclusion should be relatively obvious, even though they're pretty low right now. We'll get into that, but first we're going to talk about how you could get these. And while yes, the stock is going to be higher, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be an easy comp. You know, you still have to make sure you pay attention, and I'm going to break down all the ways that these are going to be dropping and where your best chances are going to be as well. So the last drop where we saw these would be boutiques. We also saw Nike, of course, Nike sneakers, and then we saw the primary raffle for Nigel's website, and he made a new dedicated website for this, and the one that I suspect that he could potentially use for this particular drop is the one nigelsylvester.com, and that's because he posted a game on there already, which was a pretty cool concept for engagement. There was only one winner of a free pair every week or so for 3 weeks. It's a cool marketing concept, but obviously we know, you don't really have a realistic chance of winning that. Anyway, the point is, it's possible that they're going to launch the raffle on there, and then it would be a Shopify raffle. But another possibility is, like last year, they do EQL, and we're going to address both possible routes that they go down and how you can ensure that you have the best chance possible. And you really got to pay attention to the EQL one specifically, because if you fuck this up when you're trying to jig, you are going to be voided. That means you're going to have zero chance at winning. Your entries are going to be filtered out. So please, guys, I encourage you to pay attention to the full video. We'll get to that first. Let's just address what boutiques are going to be getting these. So believe it or not, last year, Shop Nice Kicks actually got these. Yeah, here's the product page if you don't believe me. Now, obviously, it's a little early right now. This is the product page Shop Nice Kicks had for them. Now, Shop Nice Kicks, believe it or not, sometimes is possible manual, and they usually drop at 3 a.m. Eastern time for these, so I would give it a shot, but keep your expectations low, okay? You could also expect a potential undefeated or Kith drop, but you're really not going to have a manual shot here unless Shopify does put out some kind of an update last minute, which is going to stop bots. I think it's pretty unlikely, but just letting you guys know regardless, especially if you're planning to bot, then obviously you just want to have that prepared just in case. But then most importantly, most of the boutiques and even skate shops that are going to be receiving these are going to be hosting raffles, and your best shots will be the ones that are hosting local in-store raffles, of course. So if you have any stores that you're following on Instagram, whether they're boutiques or skate shops, make sure you're paying attention to their Instagram stories and whatnot. See if they make any posts within the next 3 to 4 days or so, because those in-store raffles are going to be some of your best shots to cop. Now, next up, Nike sneakers. This is where the majority of stock is going to be, aside from the Nigel raffle. But yeah, Nike sneakers is going to have an overwhelming majority of the pairs, and they're going to do the regular Nike sneakers drop, and then we should also see some form of a sneakers pass for these. I think it's probably going to end up being New York City Soho, but we'll see. There might be some other options as well. Just letting you guys know, if you're in the New York City vicinity, 25-mile radius, just be on the lookout for that. That leads me to say the more important thing is we should also be seeing some kind of an exclusive access drop for these as well. Now, exclusive access doesn't always have to be the regular exclusive access form of drop. When they list these products as EA on Nike's back end, the same EA is listed on sneakers hunts. So like a sneakers code shock drop, a sneakers stash, anything like that, it's also listed as EA. So it's entirely possible later down the line we end up seeing some kind of sneakers code shock drop for these as well, or before the drop. I don't know exactly when it's going to happen, but we're supposed to be seeing something like that for these, some kind of exclusive access drop. And of course, it could just be a traditional exclusive access drop, but you guys have been seeing lately that those exclusive access drops go very fast. They're basically the equivalent to shock drops because they're giving more people access and less stock is available. So they're going very quickly. You got to make sure you guys are on top of it if you get access. And we're going to post all early info for this kind of stuff, or any kind of shock drop, whatever it is, inside of Endurance. I would encourage you guys to join now more than ever. Links in the description below. And remember, we do a lot more than provide early info. That's literally just scratching the surface. I'd encourage you to check us out, especially if you want to get into Pokemon reselling. There's so much money to be made online, guys. I just want to see you guys have success. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. Again, don't know exactly when that'll occur though. And then of course we have the primary sneakers drop, which will have the majority of stock. And then finally, we have the EQL or Shopify raffle. I'm not 100% which one it's going to be, but we'll see on drop day. Last year, I believe it was EQL, and we'll talk about that, and we'll talk about the Shopify raffle, because either one is possible. I think it's probably going to be the same as last year, EQL, so let's address this first. EQL is very, very difficult to make multiple entries on, and you're really not going to be able to bot it either. So when you're making multiple entries here, obviously you guys know the basics. You got to jig by making a new email, new phone number, all of that. But on top of that, jigging your address is risky with EQL. They're pretty good at catching this. So you're going to want to use different addresses, like a friend's address or someone you could ship to, something like that. And then credit cards, they're really not good with virtual cards either. I think they do filter out pretty well. So use as many physical cards as you can. Like, I know a lot of you guys have up to 10 credit cards, 5 to 10 credit cards. Use all those. That's like your 10 entries right there. And then ask, your wife and girlfriend, use hers. Or, if you live with your parents, use their credit cards. Stick to physical cards for these entries, though. That's what I would encourage you to do. And then also, finally, make sure you're using a different device and also a different IP address. You could use a proxy switcher for this, or you could also just use long-term evolution, like using data plans while on your cell phone. So yeah, EQL is a bit trickier to make multiple entries. That's how you do it. Obviously, you could only do so many. You can't do an infinite amount, but that's how you do it in the safe, secure way to ensure you're not getting filtered out and you're going to increase your chances. I get a lot of hate for explaining these kinds of things, and I don't care because, look, guys, people are going to be doing this regardless. At the very least, I want my audience, you guys, to have the advantage. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not trying to hide anything from you, but, I know how it goes. Like last year, I got a hella hate for explaining these things, but I don't give a shit, okay? You could cry in the comments all you want. It's whatever. I'm not going to try to hide this from you, though. I'm just going to keep it honest. Anyway, Shopify raffle, if they go the Shopify route, it is a lot easier to jig here. There's no payment required either, so this you can bot. And if you're in Endurance, you get 30 days completely free using Gargantua AIO, and we have modules for Shopify raffles like the Travis Scott raffle, which is 100% going to be a Shopify raffle, so just another reason to join Endurance. You're going to be able to bot the Travis Scott raffle for free because you could use the bot for 30 days. So even if Nigel ends up not being in Shopify raffle, then you could use the bot for the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low raffle. You get it free for 30 whole days. So this is in that time period. Again, just another reason to consider joining us. Anyway, if you don't want to bot it, because you don't have to, I'm not going to make you. I'm just explaining how people win. I'm just trying to give you guys the advantage. But if you don't want to bot, that's fine. No problem. It's very easy to jig Shopify raffles. If I recall correctly, the most recent one we saw, like, you didn't even need to put your address. You just needed your zip code. So yeah, just basic jigging. And I would also encourage you to use a proxy switcher, use a unique IP address for every single entry, and also be clearing your cookies for every single entry. But I don't think a new device is absolutely required here. Instead, what you could do, just to be extra safe, you could mask your device ID on Chrome. But I don't think it's necessary. That was just something I was theorizing a while back. But EQL is the big dog. EQL is a lot harder to jig. So yeah, there's really no point to bot EQL because you can only make so many entries without getting filtered. But again, you will be able to bot if it's a Shopify raffle, and even if you're not botting this drop, you could bot the Travis Scott drop. So consider joining us in Endurance. Let me help you guys out. Don't cope, but yeah, I think that'll conclude it. That's about everything for these. And in terms of resale value, even though retail is high and resale is already quite low, these are going to be worth going for, especially in large sizes. They're going to be profitable. And most importantly, remember how the last pair appreciated after about a month to 2 months. And I do think that might be the same pattern with these. I mean, this is an incredible colorway, guys. A lot of the early pre-sellers right now, the backdoor pairs, these guys are just panic selling. They're trying to flood the market, you know, get these out of their hands ASAP. So I suspect we might see a similar thing. I'll dive more into that in the seller hold video, so subscribe and enable post notifications for that. But aside from that, yeah, these are going to be worth going for. You definitely want to go for these. And for personal too, these are fire. So, you know, hopefully you appreciate this video. If you don't appreciate it though, and you rather just hate in the comments, it's okay. I don't mind. I'm used to it by now. I've been doing this for like 8 years now. Everyone has hated resellers for 8 years. I've been the pioneer of all this.